After becoming a household name in the early noughties thanks to her hit show with BFF Nicole Richie, Paris Hilton is shaking the dumb blonde persona she once presented to the world and is showing us who she really is. LA correspondent Ali Petrowski was lucky enough to sit down with Paris to talk all things life, love and why she's teamed up with the Irwins. Welcome to the Australian rainforest.
Yes, brought it to LA. I love it.
Why don't we talk about this beautiful creature here? What's her name?
This is Diamond Baby.
And does she go everywhere with you?
Everywhere I can take her, yes.
No, it's in neutral, Paris.
No reverse.
Drive.
I want to go back to the simple life. I know it was 20 years ago, but that's when most Australian audiences really became introduced to you. Do you ever go back and watch that?
Yeah, during the pandemic, my husband and I were actually watching it a lot, so it was fun just to watch back on all the memories and laugh. Just so many fun times with Nicole.
You were so new in the spotlight. You were certainly playing a role that we now know that you are much more than. What do you feel when you watch those kind of episodes back with your now husband?
Just how timeless the show is. Even now, just seeing so many people rewatching it and just what, an impact that had on pop culture.
I feel like the whole world thinks they know me.
That's okay.
Sorry, I'm so used to playing a character that it's hard for me to be normal.
Your documentary came out during the pandemic, This is Paris, and I think we saw such a different side to you. You really opened up about some of the abuse that you suffered going to Provo in the Utah boarding school. Were you scared doing that? Because that was just a side of Paris Hilton that we had never seen before.
It was definitely not the intention with the film in the beginning. I did that documentary because I just felt that I had been underestimated for so long, and I just wanted to show just everything that I had achieved in life. And then I just became very close with the director, and I ended up opening up to her about the abuses that I suffered as a teenager. And then she started doing research and told me that this is still happening today. So I knew that I needed to use my voice so I could help put a stop to it.
Can you tell me, I guess, what it's been like to go through that shift for the 2 decades? You start off as Paris Hilton, pretending to be this bubbly blonde without a care in the world, in some regards a spoiled rich kid, and now you've slowly revealed yourself as to who you really are. Do you feel like you've really evolved? Are you proud of the journey that you've made over these 20 years and managed to stay relevant in an industry that, is pretty brutal?
Yeah, I feel like I've been through so much in life, and I feel that, playing that character, I think, was just a trauma response because it was just such a painful and traumatic experience to think about, where I kind of just invented this Barbie doll perfect life. I'm happy now that people know that I'm not a dumb blonde. I'm just very good at pretending to be one.
Tonight, I'll be eating kingfish ceviche with my zoo fam. Loves it. You guys want some?
A bit busy, Paris.
Come on, more for me.
You have so many businesses coming to you, I'm sure, every single day saying, hey, Paris, do an ad for me. We want you to do this. How do you pick and choose what you want to do?
For me, we get offers every single day, so obviously there's not time to do everything. But when we got the call about Uber Eats, I was super excited because it's actually an app that I use almost every single day. And then when I heard that Irwins were going to be a part of it as well, I was even more excited. I was kind of half expecting that you would try and put on an Aussie accent for some of the commercials. I want to hear an Aussie that's hot. I'm trying to think how to do it like a that's hot. I know you've said in the past that you want to make $1 billion, and once you've made $1 billion, you'll be happy. I want to know, how close are you to hitting that $1 billion mark? I'm so happy. I think that was just a goal of mine back then because I wasn't happy in my personal life, but now that I am married and so happy, that's all I care about, is having a family. Tell me, what's next for Paris Hilton? So many different projects, just releasing more NFTs, as well as all my advocacy work and launching my 30th fragrance and all my 19 product lines. So constantly busy, and also in the studio right now and releasing my new music this summer. I think that is a genius collaboration, and to celebrate, I've got you guys these. Well, they're not actually from me.
Yeah, they're cool hats.
Zookeeper Brooke.
Yeah, look, you've got one too.
She's quite clever, isn't she? I think she's quite clever.
Do you know what? I think that since that doco came out that she produced a couple of years ago, we have gotten to see this side of her that we haven't seen before. She's been famous for nearly 2 decades, and now her goal is to become a billionaire. I think she's worth about 300 million. She talks a lot about it.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to add her to my list of people I'm worried about.
Yeah. Why?
Well, because she's so far from being a billionaire that...
I don't know that she is she?
300 million.
She's closer than us.
I'm at 700 million to go.
I just feel a bit sorry for Millsy. I mean, she just left him on the sidewalk. You know, poor old Millsy.
I think he's doing all right.
He's all right.
He's doing much better now. G'day, it's Ali.
And Karl.
Thanks for watching the Today YouTube channel.
Subscribe now for brand new videos every day and exclusive bonus clips.
Ali, say please.
Please? Why?
Please. I don't know.